our standing in the world. Under President Obama, we lost the respect of the world because we were the laughing stock of the world. The world knew that they can walk all over us. The Iranians were laughing at us, our enemies were laughing at us, and our allies felt betrayed by it.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Wise, and yes, we got to talk about it, man. We have to talk about it. President Trump is officially in office, and the southern border is closed. I got a couple clips to share with you guys, but I, for one, am so glad that this day has finally arrived. I know there's a lot of people upset, those on the left. They're still, in their feelings, boohoo, whining and crying about something that they can't control at this point. And to be honest with you, that's something that they should be happy about because America is back. We're taking our nation back. We're securing our borders. We're securing our country. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it.
Beyond this point will result in the arrest, prosecution, and possible application of force. Advertencia. Esta es un área restringida federal, fuera de los límites del personal no autorizado. La entrada o el movimiento no autorizado más allá de este punto dará lugar a la detención, al procesamiento y la aplicación posible de la fuerza. Personnel.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that is a beautiful sight to see. It's a beautiful sight to see. Finally, we have someone in office standing on business. And the fact that one of the things that he did mention in his address was he is now declaring the southern border a national emergency. We've got a lot of issues going on. Check out what Tom Homan had to say about this.
We're going to be sued every day, numerous times. I think you'll see the left try to control the media. They're going to show the first crying female, first crying child and say how inhumane we are. But they won't talk about 340,000 children that they've failed to take care of. They're not going to talk about the young women who have been murdered in this country at the hands of criminal cartels. They're not going to talk about the hundreds of angel moms and dads who buried their children. You want to talk about family separation? They buried their children because their children were killed by a member of a criminal cartel or someone that's not supposed to be here. They'll tell one side of the story. They'll try to vilify us, but they're not going to stop us from doing our job. I don't care what the media says about me. If they saw what I saw in 34 years, saw the tragedies I've dealt with in 34 years, they would certainly understand me. They may not still like me, but there's a reason why we do what we do. Yeah. I'm tired of women being raped, making that journey. I'm tired of dead children. I'm tired of women and children being sex trafficked. On this administration, sex trafficking is up 600% of women and children. We have a record number of people on the terrorist watch list being arrested. Historic record, 3,500% increase. Record number of Americans dying of fentanyl. We got a record number of cartel members that have entered this country. The criminal cartels in Mexico making more money than they've ever made in smuggling aliens, trafficking in women and children, and moving dope. So hate all you want. Push the misinformation out all you want. We're not going to slow down. We're not going to go away. We're going to get this done.
Now, Tom Homan was absolutely right. I'm going to speak after this clip right here, but Tom Homan was absolutely right. They're going to do everything that they can to tug at the heartstrings of the American people. They're going to show some lady out there, some woman, boo-hooing and whining, because the spigot's been turned off. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. Y'all knew that this was happening. Y'all knew that this was going to happen. They didn't take the threat serious. Y'all thought he was playing. Y'all thought the American people was playing. This is what 77 million people voted for. Shut the southern border down. Like Tom Homan mentioned, the crime rates are through the roof, but the trafficking that's happening is just unfathomable. I'm telling you, 5 to 10 years from now, there are going to be some young people that get out of that life, that get away from it, and they're going to tell a story that is so tragic, that is so sad, and it's going to baffle the minds and hopefully prick the hearts and convict the hearts of the people that supported this diabolical piss poor of administration that's allowed this to happen to these young people. Seriously, no one shed tears for Lake and Riley's parents, or no one shed tears, for the child, the parents, down in Houston, the situation up in New York, the young lady that was unalived out here on the trail in Maryland. They don't care about it. They don't care.
In effect, on the border, does it feel like an emergency where you are standing?
Feels no different than 20 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago or an hour ago when we got here early this morning, Rachel. The one practical change that we do know that has gone into effect here is that CBP One app that was put into place by the Biden administration, part of their stated effort to have a more fair, safe, humane, orderly process at the border, has been discontinued by the Trump administration and President Trump. I have to say, I've reported from this spot over the course of 4 different presidential administrations for NBC News and MSNBC. In the Obama administration,
the gaslighting is unreal with these people, and I wanted to share that with you guys just so we know what time it is with Rachel Maddow and MSNBC. We know what time it is with them. We know that their job is to lie. Their job is to scare, push fear tactics, fear monger. Their job is to be up in arms about what the American people requested from President Trump. That's their job. I get it. Rachel Maddow gets paid a hefty sum of money to push this type of foolery, but lives in a gated community, I would assume, far away from the shenanigans that us everyday Americans deal with. It's time for us to take our country back. It's time for this country to get pointed in the proper direction. There's going to be a lot of opportunity that's going to present itself over these next 4 years. Be prepared to take advantage of the opportunity from the business standpoint, home ownership standpoint, hopefully academically and education and getting that solved and fixed. There's going to be some opportunity there. And the people that should not be here, they need to go. They've cost us enough money. And the fact that, this individual could say, well, it's going to cost, when she was interviewing Tom Homan, it's going to cost $80 billion to deport these people. What has it cost us to keep these people here? But they don't care. What has it cost in lives when you start talking about the amount of crime, the amount of heinous crimes and acts that these people have committed? When you start talking about the amount of human trafficking that's happening in this country, human trafficking up 600%, crime rates are up. And a lot of the blue cities, they're trying to tell you that crime is down, but they're really just not prosecuting people. They're tweaking the numbers. They're fudging the numbers because they refuse to prosecute people. It's really ridiculous, man. It really is. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload. If you'd like to support the channel financially, consider joining the ARP family, or you could buy your man a coffee. Link in the description box below. Keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you all next time. Peace.
Vibes so raw, can't hide the truth. Words so sharp, they cut right through. Real talk for the soul's appeal. they